Alright, hey guys, what's up? This is kind of weird because I have my phone propped up on top of my amplifier, so you're kind of not really going to see most of me. But what you can see is I got this guitar maybe about 3 months ago. I haven't been able to do a video of it. Logo's backwards in this for some weird ass reason. I'll have to fix that then. But yeah, I bought this on gsounds.com, which is for those of you that, you know, either aren't familiar with that website or just buy your shit from like guitar shops. I would recommend going there first because they have everything the guitar shops have, and the good news about them is they have this thing where it's like a pay-as-you-play thing. That's what they call it. Apparently, you can just make a monthly payment installment. So that, you know, if you're on a budget like I am, that's like a freaking, you know, that's a freaking save big time. But yeah, this is the new for 2013 or 14. I forget which. I think it was a 13 model, and they just made a couple modifications to it in 2014, made it better. This is the JS32 Dinky Archtop. It either comes in this satin black color, or it also comes in like a blue, like a weird, like electric blue type, kind of satin blue type color, I think too. Or it might be gloss, I'm not sure. But yeah, it comes in those two colors. It plays really good. I currently am not using really it comes with a Floyd standard, you know, Jackson pickups. You know, anybody that knows Jackson knows that their JS models are pretty much, you know, kind of stock, but they kind of put Floyds on them and do some different things to make them, you know, more of a step up from their entry-level guitars. Which this is very much entry-level, but it doesn't sound like it. Like, you know, you could, you know, put a pair of VMGs in this and it'd be, you know, the same as their $600 guitars, be the same exact thing. The only difference is, you know, you gotta spend an extra $200 to get the pickups, whereas you could buy the guitar with the pickups already in it. But anyway, I'm rambling. You know, it's got a Floyd, it's got standard Jackson tuners, you know, nothing big. You know, 3-way switch, volume tone, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, the Floyd I don't really use. I just, you know, like it for aesthetic purposes, and it changes. There's a sound difference when you have a Floyd too on your guitars. You can tell. It sounds sometimes brighter, or depending on the kind of metal the Floyd's with, it could sound darker too. It all goes into it. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get on with it and give you some sounds out of this damn thing. And by the way, the Floyd's blocked off. I have like a piece of wood in the back of here, so that's why I happened to mention that. So don't expect me to be doing any whammy shit, you know. I'm not into that, really. I mean, it's really just for an effect, I guess, but I never really was into all that shit. Anyway, I'll start with some clean tones, and then we'll move on to the, you know, the rest of the stuff, distortion and all that. One thing I should mention is I'm running through a Behringer Bt-50 Fx, which is their kind of, it's kind of Behringer's take on the solid state tube volume type thing. There's a VTC button on there that's supposed to, it boosts the volume. Like, I mean, I'll demonstrate that as I'm playing, because it's amazing the volume difference, and some of the things that you wouldn't normally get on a solid state amp kind of pop out really good. And of course, my previous amplifier was an MG, and that thing was just, it was a pain in the ass. I didn't like it. I didn't like the tone. I didn't like the effects were processed. They didn't really even sound like guitar effects. They just sound like an overdub over the actual guitar sound. You can still hear the guitar sound when you're doing the effects, which in my mind doesn't really make for what you would call quality. You know, I don't know. Anyway, let's get on with it here. I'm gonna start on the bridge and then, you know, go neck, and, you know, same thing on the distortion channel. So here we go. middle position. And I have some delay and some reverb on too, as you can tell. It kind of gives it a little bit more of a, you know, range of depth in the sound. Give it some ambience. Here's the neck. Alright, on to the distortion channel here. Pickups in this thing are just crazy. Compared to, I had a Jackson a couple years ago and it didn't sound anything like this. Same product line too, JS line. Do a little lead on the neck, and I guess that pretty much covers it. Put the delay back on for this a little bit, and there's not much to show on the guitar. I mean, it's, you know, it's a simple, you know, shreddy, rocky metal machine. You know, it makes it even better to play than I think some of the other Jackson guitars in the past. It's got the satin finish on the back of the neck too. They've kind of gotten rid of some of the lacquer on the back. And it just makes for like really, really easy playing and really easy chord changing and all kinds of other stuff. So. Alright, looks like I'm about at 10 minutes, so I'll do a quick drop tune thing, you know, and I guess that'll be the end. Just let me unlock this here. that about does it. So anyway, if you like this video, comment, rate, and subscribe. If you want me to do a review on the amplifier, which I'm probably going to do anyway, because not many reviews on this amplifier have been posted on YouTube, and I can't imagine why. I mean, I paid, I'll give you a glimpse of it. I paid like $220 for this thing. I don't know if you can see that well, because I'm kind of way up the camera. I can't see what I'm shooting right now, because I have it the other way. But yeah, I mean, for $220, you can't really beat this. 50 watts, balls to the wall distortion. It just kicks the crap out of anything in that price range ever. I don't care what brand. I mean, even Black Star shit at that price range is pretty lackluster compared to this, I would think. I mean, you probably get a lot more tonal variety with those, but I don't know, just for the type of music that I play and type of things that I do, this amp just fits. I mean, I'd like to buy a Black Star, but the Black Stars that are 50 watts are about, you know, $400 more than this, which is kind of out of my budget at this moment. So, anyway, that's about it. Adios.